Hello, friends. Today we have Voice of the Ecosystem number 165. Already 165 weeks. Every Sunday we meet to speak about news from the Cosmos ecosystem, to meet new projects. Today we will speak with Thom from Planq Network. Thom, if you can turn on the camera. Thom from Planq Network, and today he will tell us a lot about Planq Network, and I will translate you sentence by sentence. So, Thom, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, about your background, and how you come to crypto, and how you arrived in Cosmos ecosystem?
Yeah, of course. So a little bit about myself. I'm Thom. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm 29 years old, and I've been in crypto for a few years now. I came into crypto because of I was doing an internship, and a colleague of mine told me, dude, you're a young guy. Have you ever heard of cryptocurrency? I was like, yeah, I know a little bit about Bitcoin. He was like, there's this coin, and it's going to change the world, and it's called XRP. And don't look at the price now because they just got sued, but I think this coin will go to 10 euros. And he told me that he bought like 200,000 euros of it or something for like, I think 12 cents a piece. So he is definitely retired now. But then I downloaded like a really basic app. I remember I bought some Dogecoin and I bought some XRP. And then I didn't do anything with crypto for a really long time. And then heard about on TikTok even. It was like a Cosmos and the airdrop meta, and you could get 20% interest if you staked your Atom. So I downloaded my Kepler wallet and I started using it. And I started using Osmosis, and I was like, holy shit, this all works so easy, and I can IBC all the coins. And it really reminded me of the software I was working in. I was working for a Microsoft company. And I was like, Microsoft also always works with everything, right? You have Word, and it works really well with like sending emails via Outlook and so. So I was like super excited about the tech. And then I put all my money into Cosmos. I bought Juno, I bought Atom, I bought Osmosis, and 1 week later, Terra crashed. Right. So after that, we went into the bear market, and at some point, like in late 2021, because in 2021, like middle of the year, Terra crashed.
Yes, something like this, or 2022 maybe.
Maybe 2022. I'm not like quite sure. I think it may be 2022. Anyways, I was looking at all the projects in Cosmos, and I was still very excited about it, and I was spending a lot of time there. And then a product or a new blockchain launched, Planq Network, and I saw it, and I joined their Discord, and I saw that they were also Dutch. And I thought that their idea was really good. I will talk about the idea later. And I thought their idea was really good. And then I saw they were Dutch. And I just opened a ticket on their Discord. And I said, listen, I think you guys are doing a really great thing, but your marketing sucks. I think I can do it better. I literally sent that to them. And they were like, okay, you are Dutch. We are actually looking for someone to help us with the project. Do you want to call, see if you can join the team? From there, I joined the team. 1 year later, I went full-time, and now I've been working full-time in crypto for 1 year, and I've been working within like Cosmos and crypto for 2.5, almost 3 years. So it all went from there. I just one ballsy text and.
Yes, this is an amazing story and great way. So if you was so excited by the research in Planq Network, share with us the results of your research. Why you became so excited of the Planq Network?
Right. So a little bit about Planq. Planq is a Cosmos layer 1 EVM chain. That's like the most important thing. And what we do different is that Planq does not really have a focus on the desktop experience. We are focused on the mobile experience. The reason we do this is very simple. Our logic was that when you look at, especially in the Western world, banking really went from you had to go in person to a bank, and then from that we went to, okay, you now have this computer, you can do some things with your banking account online. right now, you pick up your phone, you can do anything you want in banking. You never need to go to an office. You never need to open your PC. We think that crypto will go the exact same way. So right now, many crypto applications are very hard to use, right? They are complex systems, and we think that they will get easier and easier, and almost everything will move to the mobile phone. So an interesting thing is Planq went this way because the founders, they are like old school Bitcoiners. They have been in crypto since Bitcoin launched. They were there when Ethereum launched. That's also why we are an EVM, because they have a lot of experience coding on Ethereum. And they really were moved by the old thing that made Bitcoin great, banking the unbanked. So crypto can give like banking to people that currently do not have access to it in developing countries, right? And the interesting thing is that in the entire world, 50% of the people that live on this world now have access to a PC. If you look at the access to a mobile phone, this is 85%. So even in like remote parts of Africa, like 85% has access to a mobile phone. So we think that like the crypto adoption is going to be there. So that is like the story of Planq and how it came to be.
Sounds very logical. Yes, totally agree. The more and more people use mobile versions. What's make Planq Network different from the other Cosmos chain? If not, we will speak not about user interface, but about some specific or is it how you can compare it with other Cosmos networks and which networks are totally the same or no the same network?
Right. So I guess a little bit about like the technology we use. It is very similar to what EVMOS is and was using. So that is kind of what the Planq was based on. So we're quite similar to them. What we do different is just that we really focus on making mobile applications. So that is really what sets us apart from all the other blockchains within Cosmos. They are mostly developing complex DeFi tools or marketplaces, and we try to make it as easy and accessible as possible. So that's really where we try to differ. We also have a few things that other Cosmos chains don't have. We don't have any VC investment, so we are fully self-funded. That's something different about Planq. Apart from that, of course, the fact that we don't use CosmWasm, so we use Solidity, we use Ethereum-based smart contracts and token standards, which not many chains actually use.
Very interesting. So maybe if you work so much with the user interface for the mobile, it's I don't know how we ask to share the screen and show how the mobile application works, or you can just share the screen and show us some functionality.
Yeah. So sadly, I wasn't able to get the app to work on my PC. So I still need to figure out how I'm going to do that for next time. I'll promise that I'll get a little thing working. I have the website open. We can go through it a little bit, and I'll explain like our logic from it. So one of the things we also focus on as the Planq company is that we work with a lot of Dutch crypto companies and also Dutch Web2 companies to transition them to Web3. So a lot of the things we are currently building within Custom are kind of based on feedback from our industry partners from the Netherlands, right? To actually get their users onboarded to the Planq Network. So that's just something we try to do a lot. Apart from that, it is a multi-chain wallet. So currently the following chains are accessible in Custom. That's the name of our mobile application. So you can do Planq, Ethereum, Source, Archway, Chronos, Binance, and Polygon. Here we do have some screenshots of the wallet. Pretty much everything you can expect in Cosmos, you can actually do there. So there's a browser in it. You can do staking, governance. transactions, all the basic things. And the most important thing, of course, is a good interface and self-custody. Never leave your crypto on a centralized exchange, of course. So, yeah, that's a little bit about it.
And do you have APK file for those people who haven't access to Google Play?
I don't know what it is actually, but I'll write it down for our developers, and I'm guessing that's a way to install the app without having access to the App Store.
This file to upload the application without using Google Play for those people who haven't access to Google Play.
I would have to ask. I am not sure. I just assumed everyone has access to Google Play, but maybe I assumed wrong.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I will write it down. I'll work out if we actually have that.
Yeah, cool. This will be a very, very cool update. So I told that I will also try to upload custom wallet in the process of our call, but you can tell more about the functionality.
Yeah, of course. So we have everything you really can think of that you would need in a normal wallet. We released it only 1 month ago, so it's just been out. So you can, as I said, stake and earn yield. There's also, you can buy crypto. We are adding off-ramp also in the future. Let's see. I think I ran through most of it. Like the app browser works for both Cosmos and EVM apps. So that is kind of nice. So if you want to do swaps on Ethereum, for example, and you want to do swaps on Osmosis, you can do both via our app browser. I guess that makes it a little bit unique because many app browsers only support Cosmos or EVM. Apart from that, I think one really nice difference is that if you send a new token via Castrum, just you make a new token. Of course, it is normally not available in apps like Kepler. We actually have like automatic token recognition, so it's very nice to you don't have to add all the tokens by hand. It is not needed with Castrum. So that's the current functionalities. Nothing too special yet. So a little bit more about Castrum. Castrum is supposed to be like the heart of the Planq network. To make it mobile first, you need like one app that's like mobile facing. That for us is Castrum. And within that, we have also the other applications within the Planq network. One of them is, we also have a web variant for this, which I can show, is Physica Finance. This is our DeFi hub. It is very similar to Uniswap fee-free. So I think everyone has used this at some point. And it is like the native DEX of the Planq network. This is all built in Castrum as well. So there's a DEX and a swap function. As well as like you can farm for incentives. You can also give incentives yourself if you want to. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the tokens that are on there. And one other thing we have within there that is also fully accessible from Castrum is the token launchpad. But I'll let you translate first. I'll talk a little bit about the token launchpad after. Yeah, so we also have a token launchpad, of course. This cycle, meme and community coins are very important. So if people want to launch a token on the Planq network, they can do it in a similar way to pump.fun, for example, but we have a little bit more, we have more options. So we can actually choose the supply, and we can choose like the migration cap, stuff like that. You can buy tokens before they launch, but we also have this, of course. But it is not this interesting. These functions separately may not be that interesting. But the fact that we've built it all into a nice mobile app, it's nice, and we'll keep adding functionality as we go. But that's a little bit about our DEX.
Do you have something more about functionality, or we can go to the question to speak about the community engagement? And
I think like final words about functionality there. We also have a name service, of course, so you don't need to do like long addresses. fully built into Custrum. And when you use Custrum, the name service also works for other chains, which is very nice. Apart from that, we also have like our token bridge to other EVM chains. It also works in the mobile app. Hopefully I can show it next time. And the final thing is that we will also start adding features where you, for example, if I have your phone number, I can send you crypto. You open the text message, you download the wallet, and then you click on the text message again, and you get the crypto. So those are all like functions to onboard and make it super easy to send payments, via mobile, via crypto, which is a big narrative also this cycle, of course, crypto payments. So that's it.
Yes, this is great, and this is a very interesting use case. I really excited. We will also use this functionality in the Sputnik network. I know that the Planq Network spend a lot of time for the community development, for the community building, and you even have the community driving token Anubis. Can you tell us about community around Planq Network? How people can join, how they can become contributors. Maybe you have something like ambassadors programs. And so how community people from community can find themselves in Planq Network if they are not the developers and not validators.
Of course, our vision about like building a community is, of course, a community is the most important thing of a crypto project, right? Because if you don't have a community, you do not have users. So what we try to do is we are like 99% transparency. We kind of just share everything. If someone has a question and we can answer it, we will answer it. Apart from that, we always choose to do weekly or bi-weekly updates. So for Planq, very often there is not a big update all of a sudden. No, every week you get like a small update so you can stay engaged. Every week there's something new to learn or something new to do. That is our vision on how we keep the community engaged. So how can you join the community? Currently, there is no ambassador program. I really do want to start one this year, but we were simply too busy to actually start it. But apart from that, it is really easy to launch community tokens on Planq. It is really easy to get in contact with the team. So that is the ways that we try to keep everyone on board. Apart from that, we don't really have any specifics. Join our Telegram, join our Discord, see where it makes sense to help. And we are like, my DMs are always open, so anyone can DM me, anyone can come up with an idea, and I'm happy to work on it with that person.
Great. We will add the links on the Discord and on the Telegram in the description of this video, and we'll share it so that people can join. Yes, this is very great. Yeah, community, it's very, I think, one of the most important part of any project. And what's about people who are developers and or validators? Do you need any developers? Do you need any validators?
Yeah, so there's still space in our validator set. I'm just checking. I think we currently have about 80 validators, maybe a little bit less. Of course, currently it is rough times in the crypto industry, so validating might not be very, very profitable right now if you are not a big player in the space. But yeah, definitely, if you think that Planq has potential, contact me. We'll see if we can get you some delegations as well. Apart from that, being a developer, we had a developer grants program with DoraHex, our partner for these things, and we are actually going to revive that in Q2. We made some mistakes, and we learned a lot from running those, and now we are really ready to revive it in Q2. So. And if you want to develop something, if you want to fork something, there's like many cool Ethereum projects that you can also launch on the Planq network, get that integrated within the broader ecosystem of the Cosmos. I think that's Very interesting. So yeah, and if you have an idea, if you want to build something on Planq, and you're looking for a grant or you're looking for guidance, always just DM us. We are here to talk. We're very open-minded. If you have a good idea, we really want to collaborate. So, and otherwise, wait till Q2 and then we have the program back.
Yeah, very interesting, very interesting. And now tell us a little bit about, we understand that this season is the season of the meme coins, and Planq Network also have a meme coin Anubis. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, so we have our very own community coin. It's fully launched by the community, and it's called Anubis. So Anubis is a meme coin that was created and fairly launched on the Planq Network. So what they did was they used our launchpad, and the developer bought some tokens, and he is now using those tokens to only grow the community. He is not really interested in making any profits. And the entire project is made to educate people about the Planq Network. And thankfully, a really talented developer team within Cosmos made Centrifuge, and Anubis is also on there. So I highly recommend you guys check it out. And the goal is to now add more utility to the Anubis token, because currently it is just a token to speculate, right? Will it go up? Will it go down? You buy and you sell. You get some Planq, you sell some Planq. So the developer around that, he is more of an educator. So he is now looking to build a little team around it to educate, but also add a lot of functionality. I think the first thing he is doing right now is I think he is going to list the token on Osmosis. And I also heard ideas of him going to list it on BZ. So the BZ, the decentralized exchange. And I think it's a really nice way to also learn about Planq, earn some extra tokens. Check out their Centrifuge. I highly recommend it. And I love Centrifuge as well.
Great, great. So I will ask community to ask their questions. Maybe somebody of them was write questions in the chat. The question from the community chat, is it open source project? And I see that Thom already answered yes.
Yes. У меня есть вопрос.
Да.
Moin Tom, du sprichst Deutsch, ich auch spreche Deutsch ein bisschen, ich komme aus der Ukraine und ich kann helfen bei Ihrem Projekt mit Übersetzen, Dokumentation und helfen mit Community und natürlich ich bin am individuellen Validators und wenn dieser Projekt braucht eine Hilfe und du kannst antworten und sag bitte auf Englisch und Vladi kann übersetzen auf Russisch zu unserer Community.
All right, I don't speak German very well, so I think we do need to repeat the question because I only speak
I can translate it in English because I know German a little bit. So the question was about where to find the documentation to run the validator, all the links, because Dima Delay, he is one of active members of our community. Also, he have a validator and he is contributor, and he want to join and to speak about collaborations, delegations program.
So here's the documentation to run nodes, and I'm like super open-minded, so just DM me any questions if you want to contribute in any way. Let's see how we can work together. Do not send me messages in German because my German is really bad.
So into words, it was asking about ways of the collaboration, and send the links in the chat that we will that people can connect with you to contribute as the tech side, as the humanitarian way. And but anyway, we will add also all the link in the description of this video, and we'll publish it in our news channel. So, Thom, this is very nice. I also understand that we already speak 1 hour, but maybe you want to tell something that I didn't ask you, or maybe you have any call to action for the community, or maybe you just have some advices. Feel free to tell it.
All right, I do want to hit on one more thing, and this is something that we were able to tell the world last Friday. There is a new product coming to the Planq Network, and this is called Astonic. It is built by an external team with our help a little bit, and this is a decentralized stablecoin platform where you can mint decentralized stablecoins, over collateralized, of course, and this kind of ties in nicely with what I said earlier. Like, you have a mobile phone with all the crypto apps on it. With Custrum, it connects you to all the apps. And now we also have a stable coin that we can send around and do payments with. That's a little bit of the vision we have, right? So now we have an entire ecosystem on our phone. We now have the stable coins and stuff like that. But this stablecoin is also airdropping its governance token, and we have helped them to decentralize this token airdrop. And most of the people in this chat that are staking any Cosmos coins will very likely get an airdrop. So I highly recommend that you guys follow their Twitter account. I will send it to you. And claim your airdrop for this the governance token. It will eventually, I think, also become a fee share token, so you can earn some free coins and some free fees in the future. I'll quickly show you the website while you talk about.
1 second, as I understand, stable coins also will be governance tokens.
Yes, so the stablecoin will have a governance token. And that governance token will be airdropped to a really big amount of people within the Cosmos ecosystem, because we really need this to be, they need this to be really decentralized. And we have helped them to airdrop it to a lot of relevant communities. So right now it's only for a small amount of Planq stakers. But soon there will be the second phase. And I think in total there may be, 10 phases or something crazy like that. So I think a lot of people here will actually get it. And it's a cool protocol. It fits in really nicely with what we are doing at Planq. So we're really glad that the Astonic team decided to share this vision with us and launch. Apart from that, you asked me if I have any tips. I would say don't get shaken out. Even if the market right now is a little bit rocky, I don't think this bull run is at its end. Just relax. And crypto is much more than just making profit or getting a 10x. This is just also about giving people the tools, decentralized tools, to live their life to the fullest, right? So don't get sad when the coins drop a little bit. And also the final thing I'll say about that, long live the new leadership of the Cosmos Hub. I think Cosmos is getting, I think it's going to revive. This is going to get exciting.
We also really, as the Cosmos ecosystem maximalist, we really believe that Cosmos will grow up and that it will be much more bigger than it now and than it even was before. So, Thom, thank you very much for visiting us. Thank you very much for this presentation. Feel free. Now you have admin rights in our chat, so send all the important links and also people will write you. And we always will be glad to help and to support Planq Network. And now we will finish with you, and we will speak a little bit more in Russian language to answer some other questions about Cosmos ecosystem in Russian language that community have. Я поблагодарил Тома.
Спасибо. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Take care. And thank you for all the support, Posthuman gang so far, and Cosmos ecosystem gang. It's been amazing. Have a nice Sunday, and go enjoy the sun. Eh?
Very nice.
Yes,
See
thank
you.
you.
See you soon. Да.